Hello everyone, this is your friend here, Team Rai. I have a special friend here from YouTube, and we are going to do our Royal Rumble review. So kick it off with a pre-show, my friend.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, my name is the Kmart Kid 1, and you can go subscribe to me if you want. I've got some great videos coming up in the future. But right now, we're going to get into this recapping the 2013 Royal Rumble. First, we saw the YouTube pre-show. Antonio Cesaro, this is United States Championship against The Miz. Obviously, Antonio Cesaro, if you're watching Raw right now, Antonio Cesaro is still the champion. In my mind, it was a very solid match, and it looks like their rivalry is going to continue down the road here leading up to WrestleMania. At one point, I don't know if many people saw this, but it looked like The Miz tweaked his knee coming off the top rope. Other than that, both men performed well in my mind. Cesaro obviously used a ton of power moves and was impressive, as he usually is, because many of you who don't know, he came from Ring of Honor as Claudio Castagnoli. So, yeah, he has a lot of great wrestling talent. And, yeah, I'm sure he can generate a lot of heat by both dissing and trying to support the United States sarcastically leading into WrestleMania. What do you think of Antonio, Ira?
Well, I mentioned it before. I think it's kind of boring, but maybe I'm just not used to his wrestling stuff. And by the way, can you say that one more time? I had a update my computer. I don't know if you heard that on your end, but can you say that one more time, please?
Alright, so basically Antonio defeated the United States Champion Miz. Antonio Cesaro retained his United States Championship by defeating The Miz. And mainly in my mind, it was a solid match, and it looks like their rivalry is going to continue leading up to WrestleMania. I think from what it looked like, I'm not sure, but it looked like The Miz tweaked his knee.
Oh, wow.
Off the top rope at one point, but other than that, I think both men performed really well for this YouTube match.
Yeah, I kind of missed that match because technically I kind of forgot about it, so I know I'm not really a big pre-show fan. Okay, let's kick us off about the Ashley Rumble. Now, before you say anything, Kevin, I usually watch it live at Hooters, but this is the first time I missed it because we have a big ice storm in our area, so the roads would be kind of slippery. I tried to install it on the link someone gave me. It was bad quality and it was very choppy, and it's very buffy. But I know who won the Rumble, I know the returns, I know the main event, and that's all I saw. Okay, so go ahead, kick off the first match of the Ashley Rumble. Alright, so the first match of the actual Rumble, guys, Alberto Del Rio versus The Big Show in a World Heavyweight Championship match. Basically, in my mind, I don't know about you guys, but this rivalry between The Big Show and Del Rio has actually been pretty entertaining, and it provided some pretty cool matches for television. Their last man standing match continued their fierce rivalry, in my mind, because, I mean, with the fact that you've got so much of butting heads on TV and pay-per-views, I mean, these guys are bitter rivals, and with Big Show leading up on his expiring contract leading up here in a bit, I mean, it's only a matter of time because the Big Show's got to have his last feud, and what a man to do it with in the World Heavyweight Champion Alberto Del Rio. I believe that Del Rio's new move arsenal has made him a new man. So basically, like, when you turn face, you have to change your entire moveset. And in my mind, it's been going very well. Big Show produced a solid performance here as well, as he inflicted some serious damage on Del Rio. The ending was clever, though, but I suspect many of you WWE smarks are going to complain about it. But to me, it just allows the rivalry to continue into the future, leading into WrestleMania. Now, next match, I don't know if you want to give your thoughts on that, Rai. Yeah, oh, hold on. I'm kind of glad Del Rio retained. Now, I don't know if you heard about that, about the ending. I guess they did the same thing a couple years ago with John Cena and Batista. They wrapped his feet around, right?
Yeah.
So I think, I don't know why they want to have the same thing what happened a couple years ago. That's kind of stupid. They should have like a new thing. But how can you be a big man? You can't. You got to tie him up or handcuff him or something like that, you know. But whatever. WWE should come out with some better ideas, you know, to finish the move to the last man standing match.
I mean, really, to me, it's just making Big Show look like a joke.
Yeah, he is. I mean, he's not really a joke, but in WWE world, he is a joke lately.
I mean, because the guy's coming up on his expiring contract. At least have him have a respectable last run.
Okay, next match on the card. Go for it real fast.
Yeah, Team Hell No versus the Rhodes Scholars Tag Team Titles. Daniel Bryan, in my mind, he's never bad in the ring. He has great chemistry with both Cody Rhodes and Damian Sandow. Kane, well, he's just a monster. So whenever you realize, it just looks like a monster. So I'm surprised. Although with Kane, though, the fact that Rhodes Scholars pretty much look like we're going to win the titles. But this probably means that their rivalry will continue with the Rhodes Scholars. I really hope that Sandow and Rhodes get the belt soon. Because really, I mean, these guys are some really championship-worthy guys. What do you think, Ryan?
I totally agree. I thought a couple years ago, I thought, what's his name, Cody would be on his own by now, but nope. WWE kind of messed it up. You know, he's okay as a tag team partner, but he's way better as a single competitor. Not that he's going to go skyrocket to the top. No. Now, for Team Hell No, I thought they're going to lose the freaking belts and they're going to split up and Kane could go on his own way, and same thing for Daniel Bryan. Maybe he could go back for the WWE picture or the world belt, but no! You know what I'm saying, Kevin?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. I mean, these guys, Daniel Bryan and Kane, they were just put together randomly. I mean, even though it is funny to see all their segments and therapy and all that other stuff, I mean, these guys, they're respectable, but at the same time, they're just a comedy team. Rhodes Scholars are actually a respectable pro wrestling team.
Yeah, I totally agree. Now, I'm getting so tired of this bull crap about the hugging, but we all know it's a PG, or not the TV 14 a couple of years ago, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
We just gotta deal with it. Okay, go for it. Next match.
Alright, next match, the Royal Rumble match.
Okay, now, hold on. Before you say anything, it was first two guys. It was Dolph, Mr. Moneybank, and the surprising, the most shocking thing of 2013 so far was Y2J. I marked out like a little kid. I mean, I was going to do like a live reaction, but it was a little too late. I'm very happy he did that. And also, it looked like they're going to continue their feud. What happened at SummerSlam. I'm very happy. Hopefully, they will do this move. What do you think about that real quick, Kevin?
Real quick about that, Chris Jericho returning to Monday Night Raw, or not just WWE in general. I mean, it's great to have him back. It's a great asset to WWE at this point in time leading up to WrestleMania. Having him continue with his feud with Dolph will be great to see. These guys can really show off in the ring, no pun intended. But these guys are really great in-ring competitors, and I think their rivalry will continue just fine leading into WrestleMania. Apparently, Chris Jericho, according to sources, he has signed a short-term deal once again. So, yeah, I expect to see him a lot coming in very soon.
That's awesome. And then another thing is, I don't think Jericho was going to win the belt, but you never know. Look what happened to The Rock. He won it, so, you know what I'm saying? I think Jericho should win one more belt before he hangs up his boots, you know?
Yeah, man.
Now, I know a lot of fans will agree with me, but everyone has their own opinion. Okay, what are you going to say before I cut you off?
Alright, basically we're just going to move on to the Royal Rumble match like you
Yeah, go ahead, yeah.
said. The first two men were Jericho and Ziggler. These guys, I mean, basically Ziggler was calling everyone out at first, and then all of a sudden we get Chris Jericho, which I think is a great surprise by WWE. I mean, this was really not even picked up by the dirt sheets out of all things.
Yeah, good.
So, I mean, it was great to see Jericho come back.
Hey Kevin, usually when a heel says that kind of stuff, we all know something's big gonna happen. When the heel runs his freaking mouth up, you could just tell something's big gonna happen, right?
Yeah.
Okay, next thing. I mean, it was a great Rumble. I mean, I saw what I saw on the stream. Now, it was some surprising. Who's the people who came back besides Y2J?
Well, other than Y2J, we saw the return of Goldust. That's right, Dustin Rhodes is back in WWE. Apparently, from what it looks like, he's going to be having some kind of feud or issue with Cody Rhodes.
Again?
A match that, yeah, I mean, it just looks like it at this point. I mean, Goldust and Cody Rhodes, these guys are actually brothers, for those who don't know. I mean, these guys could really play off of each other really well, in my mind, but, I mean, we'll just see what happens leading into Elimination Chamber and the rest of the road to WrestleMania.
Yeah, and plus, I don't know if you heard, if you watch it, he had the biggest pop in a long time for Goldust.
Yeah, man. I mean, in Phoenix, Arizona, it was one crazy pop for Goldust. I mean, when I was watching it, I mean, these guys really marked out for Goldust, who said he parted ways with WWE a while back and said that he's not going to be coming back anytime soon. And yet he pops up here at the Rumble of 2013, making it a huge surprise once again for WWE's Royal Rumble match.
Yep, and then who else came back?
Yeah, that's right. But before we get into that, the Godfather also came back. Godfather from the Attitude Era, ladies and gentlemen. He made a brief, but a pretty cool comeback in my mind.
Yeah.
Huge pop showing. Go ahead, Rara.
What?
Go ahead, Rara, if you were going to say something.
Oh, yeah, it was very cool. Of course, they only had the 2 holes. Of course, they won't say that because it's not TV-14, but they look fine, like a bowl of wine. Okay, another thing is, go on. Who was the next surprise entrance in the Rumble?
Well, technically it wasn't a surprise entrant, but ladies and gentlemen, Sin Cara made his return to WWE.
Yeah.
We knew he was going to come back at some point in time.
And Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, and Rey Mysterio. The 2 masked wrestlers came back at Monday night. At the Royal Rumble. And these guys really got some pops from the crowd. I didn't expect Mysterio or Sin Cara to come back, but more or less Sin Cara was more expected than anything.
Yeah. Okay. Let's get down to the final 4 guys. Okay, real quickly, the Rumble.
Yeah. Well, let's just say the final 3 actually were Sheamus, Ryback, and Cena.
Yes.
I mean. Yeah, all 3 faces of the company right now, they were in the Royal Rumble at the very last 3, and ends up being Ryback eliminating Sheamus, and John Cena eliminating Sheamus. Ryback, and John Cena wins the Royal Rumble match.
Yeah.
And from what it looks like, I hope not, but it looks like it's going to end up being Rock versus Cena too.
Yeah, I don't want to see that. Yeah, I don't want to see that, but. You know, I'm not a big John Cena fan. I mentioned this in my old videos, but he's great what he does for the ring and all that good stuff. And I like what he does outside the ring more than inside, but everyone has their own opinion. I cannot believe that John Cena been in with the WWE for 10 freaking years. That's a long time.
Yeah. But I guess at this point, we're really just going to have to see what happens.
Yeah, okay. Now it's the main event time, right?
Yeah, main event time, ladies and gentlemen. CM Punk versus The Rock. Finally, The Rock has come back to WWE full time for right now. And right now he is the new WWE champion. We'll get into that in just a second. But before the match, I just want to say this. The Rock cut one amazing promo.
Oh, yeah.
Showed it, his soul, heart and soul, and it really set the tone for the match.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have anything to say about the promo, right?
Well, when I saw online, it was good. I can't wait. Sorry. I cannot wait to buy it on Blu-ray once it comes on Blu-ray. I hope it's available on Blu-ray in the United States. But this is good. This was a good match. We all know what happened at the end. Oh, let's just fast forward to the end. Go ahead and say it real quick.
Alright, but yeah, before the match, The Rock cut a huge promo. In my mind, it was a very, very wonderful promo. Really set the tone for the match. I actually really dig the whole match, to be honest. I mean, I think how everything went down, not necessarily perfect, but it was really high up on the chart. I mean, the table part kind of got screwed up as it collapsed under the weight. We've seen that before. But that was really the only blemish on the match, really. I mean, it was the only mess up, I guess, botch.
Yeah, botchamania.
Botchamania.
That's why I got it from
to the match. the ending to the match, or at least what we thought the ending was. The Shield interfered in the darkness, and everyone thought Punk won. But Vince McMahon had to come out. He was going to strip Punk of the title, but Rock asserted that he'd restart the match. That happened, and Rock pinned Punk after a good old people's elbow.
Yeah, that was awesome, you know. So, The Rock is a 10-time WWE champion, right?
Yeah, 10-time world champion. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, 10-time world champion. That means a total, I guess, both WWE and World Heavyweight, even though he's a 10-time WWE champion. We'll leave it at that.
Yeah, overall, I think that match was good. A lot of people on Facebook or YouTube or Twitter are kind of mad because he lost, you know, Punk. Speaking of that, you ever saw that fat kid about that reaction? Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that. It's all over the internet, guys. Go look up biggest Rumble reaction, and then you can find it for yourself. But I think
that's the grandson of Angry Grandpa. I think so because I watched his other videos. Isn't it?
I guess. I think it is. I'm not sure, but I mean, if it is the grandson of Angry Grandpa, that's gonna be really funny.
Yeah. Man, he had an awesome Eagle belt. Man, that guy, he's a big collector. You see that? Holy shit, man. Damn.
Yeah, man. I saw that, but I haven't gotten to watch more recent stuff from Angry Grandpa. But other than that, the only real thing that I'm not looking forward to, like you said, is another Rock and Cena match.
Yep.
Because I really enjoyed Punk and Rock's rivalry. I would rather see that more, obviously, than Rock versus Cena too. But I guess it's pretty cool to have them have one more match.
So what do you think? What do you think about what do you think about the Rumble overall? Get the rating? Any rating?
I mean, really, I guess this pay-per-view for me gets a good old 9 out of 10. A lot of predictable stuff, but still lots of great surprises. So yeah, probably 8 or a 9 out of 10. Yeah,
it was pretty good. I mean, what I saw, but you know, I'm not gonna pay like $34 freaking bucks for a Rumble, you know. But I know a lot of people say, Ryan, you should pay for it, but I usually go to watch at Hooters, but like I told you early in this video, my area had a big ice storm. My friend Nick, who was there, I wish I knew he was going there and he could call me up, or whatever. I'm not really mad. I saw it the best I can online, but it was just botching mania, Not very good quality. Not very good quality, everyone. I'm looking forward to the road to WrestleMania. This is the first step. Next step is the Elimination Chamber. And then, there's some Raw house shows. Speaking of going Raw, go ahead and say it. Make your announcement real quick.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be heading off to Monday Night Raw on February the 11th live in Nashville, Tennessee. And, guys, you won't want to miss that. The Rock is going to be in town. Apparently the main event match for after the show is going to be John Cena teaming up with Ryback to face off against CM Punk in the Big Show.
Wow.
Again, I haven't heard a lot about that. That's what's rumored to be the main event. Also, there will be a meet and greet before the show at around, I'm assuming, lunchtime with Dolph Ziggler and AJ Lee at Auto Masters. More details on that real soon. I'll probably make a video on it, so go check it out. Like I said, just go subscribe to me. The Kmart Kid one. The Kmart Kid one.
Yeah, his link will be down there. Do you have a Twitter, dude?
Yeah. Okay. Go follow me on Twitter at BigK615. There you go.
Okay, this is just a average review, not one of the best reviews I ever done, but it's what it is. My partner did most of the talking because I was eating my dinner, but hopefully everyone enjoys that. This is the first time I'm eating, talking, and have a special guest. So, that's it for this video. And Rumble was pretty good. It was a former home of the Phoenix, it was a former home of WrestleMania 26 that I was there live. I know some of the YWC members was there live. Lucky people. Anything to say before we get out of here?
Guys, I just hope you guys, just go ahead and follow me on Twitter, subscribe to me on YouTube, do what you gotta do, tweet me, send me a message, I don't care what you do. just go be social about wrestling right now. It is a really hot topic because of The Rock and the CM Punk feud. So go message me about that. I'll give you my thoughts. I'll talk to you. I'm really open to talking about pro wrestling, guys.
Okay, catch you later on Flip Safe and the champ, Team Alright. Goodbye. Later.